Hi, I'm Taylor from Stable. Stable makes it easy to manage your business address and mail. Here's how. When you join Stable, you get a real street address you can use as your permanent business address. You also get a dashboard where you can manage the mail that you receive at that address. So let's dig into each of those. I'm going to start with your business address. First, you'll choose from one of Stable's many premium addresses across the country. This is a real street address, not a P.O. box, so you can use this with the IRS, your state, vendors that you're working with, and setting it up only takes a few minutes. Our guided change of address process also makes switching to Stable easy. If you want to keep your current business address, that's okay too. You can forward mail to your Stable address and it works the same way. We also support multiple addresses. You can see I've got a Delaware and a California address set up right here. This is helpful if I'm managing multiple entities, for example, or I need to file in additional jurisdictions. So once my address is set up, I'm going to start receiving mail there. Stable automatically uploads an image of the envelope and also the contents for each of those pieces of mail when they're received in our mailroom. So you can manage this mail from anywhere, and that helps you maintain better records and take action faster on your mail. Up here, we see some of the physical actions we can take on mail, such as scanning. This one's already been scanned. Depositing checks. I'll talk more about that in a second. Shipping and shredding, as well as digital options that we have as well. I can download, share, assign teams, apply tags, the things that you'd expect from a typical inbox. We make decisions on your mail easier by pulling out some of the important information so that you can use that. For example, we've pulled out the sender and the recipient from the envelope. We've also generated an AI summary of the contents of this mail right up here. Stable can also extract key information from the mail. So for example, in this piece of mail, I'm able to see that it has an invoice number, amount, date, and vendor name. That's different than the piece of mail we were just looking at, which has some different fields, a case number, a response deadline, and a fine amount. This can be set up custom for different types of mail within Stable. As you start to receive more and more mail here at your Stable address, our AI-powered automations help you manage and triage that mail faster. For example, I can automatically route to a team based on what's on the envelope or the contents of this mail. So in this example, this mail was assigned to my legal team, and I automatically applied an action required tag based on a couple of the automations I had set up here. Additionally, we can automatically forward or deposit or shred mail as well. So speaking of checks, here's an example of a piece of mail where Stable detected a check, extracted the payer, payee, and the amount, and automatically initiated the deposit because of another one of the automations I had set up. So it's important to understand Stable's capabilities about checks because we can connect bank accounts in a couple of different ways. Here I've got a couple of mail-in deposits set up. We can also set up an electronic check deposit connection. Stable supports doing this through multiple bank accounts or multiple business entities, so we can get you set up in whatever way is going to work best for you. As we dig into some of the settings in Stable, we'll find some of our developer functionality, such as here I've got API keys as well as webhooks. And this makes it easy to automatically pull scanned documents into the other systems that you're using every day. Stable can also serve as your registered agent. So this brings the legal mail into the same dashboard as your business mail. Here I've got a registered agent set up for each of my jurisdictions. And you'll notice as well as we come into California that Stable helps me manage my filings. Stable will actually help me file a change of agent that I can send to my state once I get this filled out, as well as things like annual filings that'll help me keep my business in good standing. Stable will notify me of upcoming deadlines as well. It's important to know Stable is secure with SOC 2 certification and HIPAA compliance, as well as configurable user permissions. Nobody makes managing your address and mail this easy. We've helped thousands of companies reimagine and streamline their approach to mail. So contact us or sign up today to learn more.